Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam Om Swastiastu everyone. Today we will make a video more specifically a podcast video about education. And before we jump to the podcast video, we will introduce ourselves first. Start from me. My name is Syaiful, as the host of the podcast video. Next.
I'm Hafiana as the guest.
Next.
And I'm sartika as a guest again podcast video.
Okay, that's our introduction. Now we jump to the podcast video, more specifically the first segment. Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast video today. Me, Syaiful, as the host of today's podcast, already invite guest today with me, and I will ask them about something that you already knew, and maybe some of you already debate this about what we are gonna discuss today. So I will ask them about education, and I will ask them about education, and what the main topic is. Does the current education system truly prepare students for real-world challenges, or does it focus only on academic achievement? And next, how can the role of teachers and technology be balanced to ensure education remains human-centered in an increasingly digital world? And before we jump to the main topics, more specifically jump to those two questions, I will ask them several questions, basic questions. For specifically. Okay, I will ask them before we jump. I will ask them first about we must know what education is. So I will ask them about the basic question. Now I want to ask Miss Dewi about what is question based on your thinking.
Okay, for me, education is not just about going to school or completing good grades. It's a continuous process of learning about the world, about people, about ourselves. Education helps grow intellectually, emotional, and school and socially.
Now, same question as from Miss Sartika. I want to ask to Miss Hafiana with the same question: what is education based on?
Education, is my understanding, is a lifelong process that spans an individual, intellectual, emotionally, social, and moral. It goes far beyond the walls of a classroom and extends into every experience. They contribute to personal growth. Education is not merely about memories, facts, or completing assignments. Instead, it's about learning how to think, how to make discuss, how to interact with others, and how to understand the world from different participants. True, education helps individuals develop basic skills and cultivate empathy and from all before in society. It empowers people to adapt, to change, solve complex problems, and take responsibility for their own lives. In short, education, the continuous journey of become knowledgeable, capable, and ethical human being.
So next, I wanna ask about guarantees for education in the future. I want to ask first to Miss Hafiana, is it true that education guarantees the future? Isn't that word more guarantee? Like education guarantees us in the future, but isn't work, okay? Isn't work more guarantees than education supports? Yeah, we talk about future, so yeah, we talk about future. So is it true that education more guarantees than work? That's the main question.
Education does not guarantee a successful future in an absolute sense, but it significant increases the probability of success. misunderstood education as a medical career ultimately open every door. In reality, education provides the foundation. It equips individuals with knowledge, discipline, and critical thinking, which are essential to navigate the complex of modern life. Meanwhile, work provides immediate income and participable experience, which are also critical. However, work without education may limit long-term growth because the job market increasingly demand creative communication skills, digital literacy, and ability to adopt, all of which are strengthened through education. Real is the truth that having a job offers more immediate stability. Long-time program and career advance are influenced by education experience. Therefore, education and work are not competitors. They complement each other. The future is best shaped when knowledge, skill, and experience go hand in hand.
Okay, that was Miss Hafiana's opinion. So I want to hear from Miss Dewi sartika. Same question as Miss Hafiana. Is it true that education guarantee is the future?
Well, I think education doesn't guarantee greatness, such as but it eventually interests or tasks. You can have object without teacher's education, but with education you usually have better career opportunity and flexibility.
Okay. That was the first segment of our podcast today. We will continue for the second segment after we taking a breakfast. Okay. Welcome back to our podcast. And now this is the second segment of our podcast today, and we will continue about our last discussion before about education course. So now we jump to the main topics about education. So the first question is, does the children education system truly prepare students for real world challenges, or does it only focus on academic achievement? I let Miss Dewi sartika to give her opinion first.
Honestly, I think the curriculum system still focuses too much on exam and grades. Many students are trying to pass test return, and I do think creativity or work collaboration.
Okay, that was the first opinion. Now I want to hear from Miss Hafiana. Same question.
The current education system in many countries feels strongest to fully prepare students for real-world situation. A significant portion of schooling remains focused on academic activities and standardization tests and read memorization. Students often learn theories with understanding how to apply them in practical context. This creates the gap between what students know and what real life actually does.
Okay, so the question is, how can the roles of teachers and technology be balanced to ensure education remains human-centered in an increasingly digital world? The opinion, I want to hear the first opinion from Ms. Hafiana.
My opinion, linking the roles of teachers and technology requires understanding the both have strength, the soul, support, not repels each other. For the plans to work, teachers must be trained to integrate technology effort, and the school must ensure the technology as support human interaction rather than helping. Ultimately, education should remain a human experience but not dominated by technology.
Now is Dewi sartika. Second question.
Technology is an amazing tool. It makes learning faster and more interactive, but teachers play an equal role that technology can play empathy, motivation, and moral defense.
Okay, now I already make a chart about how about the condition of our education today, about the reason why student take education, the reason why students take the education. Here in the chart. So I wanna ask you two about this chart. First, from Miss Dewi Sartika, do you agree with this chart?
Yes, I agree with the card. It clearly shows the most students' education as a way to build their career. It makes sense because today, work education is basically the main path to get better job opportunity.
I wanna hear the opinion from Ms. Hafiana.
Yes, agree. The chart shows realistic reason why student first education, many involved with the career opportunities, while others learn to hold skill for the future. Some are influenced by family or society. Some follow personal interest and others rely on scholarship or financial support system. Overall, the card reflects diverse and practical motivation between student educational choices.
Okay, that was the last opinion about the chart that I gave to them. And again, that's all from us today. I'm Syaiful, the host of this podcast. I like to say that sorry if in the podcast there are bad words or misunderstanding. Yeah, we apologize for that. Yeah, thank you for watching. Okay, that's our podcast video. And yeah, we're from Group 5. Wanna say thank you very much for watching our videos about our podcast that talk about education. And yeah, I wanna say thank you very much for all of you who already spent your time to watch this podcast video. Thank you very much. I'm Syaiful as the host of the podcast video. This Hafiana as the guest, and Miss Dewi Sartika as the guest as well. We want to say thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.